Well, Cocoon Collective is all about providing safe spaces and advocacy for queer teens and young adults in Northwest Arkansas. And they're hosting a very special Thanksgiving meal. Here to tell us more is the organization's founder and executive director. Sadie is back,
yes,
of course, with Cocoon Collective. Thank you so much for joining us, Sadie.
Thank you for having me and for your support.
Yeah, yes, absolutely. For people who may not be familiar, tell us about the work you do with Cocoon Collective.
So Cocoon Collective is a nonprofit based in Fayetteville. We provide support, resources, and advocacy for queer teens and young adults with a special focus on housing for the transgender and non-binary community.
Sure. Sadie, with the event happening over the weekend at Club Q, a lot of people may have some questions as how can we support the queer community at this time? What are some ways you would suggest?
I'm glad you brought that up. Our hearts have been really heavy this week. You know, that happened on what would be Trans Day of Remembrance. And so we were already kind of in that mindset. And that was just a stark reminder of where we are still in our society. And so, you know, of course, there are really tangible ways you can give or volunteer for organizations like ours that directly serve the queer population. There are links to donate and to apply to volunteer on our website. But it also can be just as simple as sharing our statuses or the status updates of other queer support organizations. That takes no time, no effort, but it shows your friends and family where you stand. It shows that you are aware and that you care. So in this day and age of social media, it's really, really easy to let people know that you are aware and that you care about our queer friends.
Sure.
Yeah, certainly.
Thank you for that, Sadie.
Yeah, and this is the second annual event that you're having, Friendsgiving. What can you tell us about this event?
So this is our second annual. We're really excited. Last year we had it at the Museum of Native American History in Bentonville. We were so thankful to them. They were really gracious and wonderful. But good news, bad news, we outgrew our space there. And so we have gone up and beyond, and we are at the Botanical Gardens of the Ozarks this year. We are so thankful to them for hosting us. It's going to be a great event. It's on Thanksgiving. It's very important to us to have a safe, affirming, welcoming place for our friends on the actual holiday. So you can see that information. It is from 6 to 8. We don't have a cost. There's nothing you need to do in advance except just go on our website and let us know they're coming. There's a quick registration form. We just would like to get a head count for our meal. And other than that, to show up, whether you are a queer person or a person who wants to support the queer community on this day and make some friends. So anybody's welcome.
For sure. That's a great event. I'm so glad that you're doing it and brought it back for a second year. Obviously, there was success in the first year because it's bringing you back. And you've mentioned those things that that people can expect already. But why do you think it's important for Cocoon Collective to exist here in Northwest Arkansas?
Oh, man, how much time do you have? You know, like I said earlier, it's important to get the message of support to this community. In this community, we have a very high rate of suicide, homelessness, trauma. Over 60% of our queer adults have heard disparaging remarks from family members. And, you know, over 80% of teens have felt left out at their schools. And so, you know, whenever they reach out to us for services, they say, we're just so glad that you're there. Knowing that you're there working for us helps us keep going. And so we try to get out there as much as possible and say, we're here, we're with you, what do you need? And whatever it is, we'll try to make it happen. And so just that spirit of support and community is really important for them.
Yeah, absolutely.
Well, thank you for joining us today. And we do have those event details, and they're going to be on our website as well. You can find out more information about Friendsgiving in the Garden happening on Thanksgiving Day, 6 to 8 p.m. Sadie, again, thank you so much.
Sadie.
Thank you for having me.